Welcome to DWI Steeler Show, where we are your hosts. That's Dude, that's Wax, I'm Illy, and we are DWI. Fellas, let's get straight into it. But before we do that, we need you to do three things. That's like, share, and subscribe. And Dude, I think you got something to add on to it.
Yeah, in that comment section.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Good win today, man. I mean, it was a fought-for win to the very end, to the bitter end, but it was a needed win. How you feeling about that victory today, man?
I'm happy with the results, man. Like, I think we should have held them off a little bit better than we did because it came down to the wire.
Right.
But, like, we was up for a lot of the game, and then, we just started making stupid mistakes. But, I mean, a dub is a dub.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Dude. How you feeling about that victory?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I felt like a couple of the decisions at the end I kind of disagreed with, but for the most part, like, we played an efficient game. Defense actually stopped the run,
Right.
which I was happy to see. I was happy to see us get ahead, and then that's when I think we'll play better when we're ahead, because then we can let the dogs out. We can start blitzing and stuff. So I think it was a nice step forward. Offensive line blocked pretty well. No big mistakes this week. So and we'll take the win.
I agree with you. I mean, we were able to do pretty much over 12 impressions on defense, whether it be rushes, whether it be sacks for losses, whether it be interceptions. I feel like that defense came to play today, even though the margin didn't look too damageable as far as us putting in major damage with a shutout.
Right.
It looked proficient enough to where we were able to sustain that victory.
Right.
I want to start off with my man number 5, Mr. Ramsey, Jalen Ramsey. I feel like he got robbed in that when they took that
fumble
yeah,
recovery.
man. I mean, it was a scoop and score. We always talk about that, concept
Right.
of picking the ball up and running regardless of how long the end zone is away. So the brother did a good 60 yards, and I thought he pulled his hamstring or his quad at that point.
And I think he ended up pulling that even worse later in the game. So,
Okay.
He didn't finish the game, I don't think. So.
Right. They put Darius in. Was that?
He got hurt too, but I think he came back.
Yeah.
So we're beat up. We need this bye week this week coming up. We need it bad.
Right.
Darius Slay got cleated, is what Tomlin said. So, he'll probably be, recovering this whole next week.
Right.
But he's not, seriously injured, I don't think.
Thank goodness, because, I mean, he's not the youngest cat out there on that secondary. So.
Right.
All right, but as far as that fumble recovery, I kind of seen right whenever they showed the first replay, I'm like, they're probably going to call this back just because he touched the ball. He was out of bounds. I thought they still should have gave us possession maybe.
Because they touched it at the same time.
Right, but they kept them alive a few times this game.
So, moving forward, I want to address a few things. I know I be the main one saying that our offensive line needs some improvement, especially if a specific player. This is week 2. The boy Broderick Jones, salute my brother. I mean, the whole situation is we're trying to make you a better player by A, not being your coach, and B, just being ultimate fans. Saying, hey, this is what we would do in the situations that you guys are in. Not to say that it's an easy job, but it's your job and it can be done. As you showed it today. A lot of good blocks. The block where the play where Rodgers fumbled the ball, he was able to pick that ball up and get 2 to 3 more valuable yards.
Right.
So when you do bad, we're definitely going to crucify you and put your feet to the fire. When you do good, we're praising you. So today, I'll be the first one to say, man, that boy did a hell of a job.
Right.
The whole game. He picked this block up, and then he was able to, if they're letting you move him to where he wants to go. And, on that block, he was able to, I'd say, sustain his block to where when the guy, whoever was on defense, was trying to, shed the block to the right, he just pushed him straight over to the right. So I feel like that was a good move, and he blocked pretty much every down he was out there. So.
Yeah, I think this was the best offensive line performance so far this year. So hopefully they progress and they just keep gelling together and keep progressing. That's all you can really ask for, is just keep getting better every week.
Right.
I was going to say, this is what I talk about when I say, you have new teammates playing for the first time together. You know what I mean? And it's going to take a minute to gel. Hopefully they can build on this. Because, like, I'm still not convinced that, we're going to be great on the front. Like, there's still a couple of questions that I have, like, that I need them to answer by their play. But, I mean, as far as today, man, they had a good game. And it allowed Gainwell to score or run for like 99 yards. We might as well say a buck.
Basically. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that hundo.
Yeah, we might as well say a buck. But like we need that more often.
We do. I feel like in the running category, he showed up a little bit more than the guy that's in there at the majority of the time, and that's Jalen. Not to diss Jalen or to say anything, to make him feel some type of way, but he came with an explosive attitude, knowing that, hey, I got to fill this slot, and Jalen's not going to be able to, be here and play today.
Right.
Him and the young boy, they gave him a little bit more leeway because he's been messing up. Let's be honest.
Right.
When that ball went over his head and they got that ball for a touchdown last week, that hurt him.
Yeah.
That put him in a crazy predicament because at that point you're not being aware of your surroundings. This isn't college anymore, young man.
Right. But I like how they just didn't abandon him. You know what I mean? Like you gotta let him get his feet wet at a certain point. Even though you messed up, and I wouldn't say put him out there a lot, but sprinkle him out there. Yeah, let him sprinkle it out there a little bit and let him get his feet.
Right. I was gonna say Gainwell. Speaking of Gainwell, though, he gave me like glimpses of Le'Veon Bell a couple of times.
Yeah,
he was patient.
Yeah, he was like waiting for it to open up. He had patience. He showed like I see the lane.
Right.
Show reserve.
I'm going to hit the lane and get 2 or 3 yards, maybe 5. Like he looked pretty decent today.
And that comes with blocking.
Yes,
they were run blocking a lot better than they have been in the past. So hopefully they continue that, and we got a 2-headed monster on our hands. Hopefully,
because that opens up the pass.
There you go. Do you feel like when Jalen Warren gets back, if the offense sustains their blocking as well as they did today, that we will be able to utilize him even more in those situations, meaning getting more out of Jalen as far as productivity?
Maybe. I wouldn't mind Gainwell getting a few more touches a game now because he's proven that he can handle a few more touches, and I would say even kind of split them. Maybe Jalen gets a few more just because he's been here longer, but I wouldn't mind Gainwell getting in there a little bit more because he showed me a little something today.
Let's be honest. I mean, I'm not ready to just say let's split the carries, because in Jalen Warren's defense, he has sustained this offense for the last 3 years.
Right.
So I'm not getting ready to reward him with taking carries away from him. I'm going to reward him with saying, all right, young man, you sustained and solidified your spot. I'm going to keep your carries the same. But when you get back off of injury, your injury, you come back with a head full of steam ready to go, because there's guys willing to step up in that position.
Right.
Because let's be honest, who does time wait for, gentlemen?
Nobody.
It doesn't wait for anyone. So while you're sitting back, healing, Godspeed, Jalen Warren, get better soon, bruh. These young men are hungry and they're ready to go. Caleb Johnson went 6 for 22. That's not, a lot of yards, but let's be honest, he had 3.7 yards of scrape. Every 3 times he touches the field, he's getting a first down. Your boy Gainwell, on the other hand, 19 carries for 99 yards. So
2 touchdowns.
Bruh, he had 5.2 yards a carry. That's a first down every 2 times I touch the ball, man. So for that, I'm like, man, that's looking like a playoff caliber team. And I'm not talking about the first round, dude, like we always, they always say we're going to get knocked out. This looks like deep into the playoffs, Wax.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Let me just say this about Jalen, though. He's a multifaceted running back.
No doubt.
Like, I mean, he'll get you a couple yards. He'll catch the rock out the backfield or, like, on a pass, and he'll block. So, I think he's, in line to be the best that we have right now. I mean, besides this injury. But, you can't take anything away from him. I'm not saying that you were. I'm just saying, like, in general.
I think that was a nice way of saying that you thought that I was, but that's good shit.
I just feel like he's more explosive. Like, Gainwell is cool, but I think Jalen gives you that home run ability a little bit more than Gainwell. But, like I said, I'll take the methodical. The way he was playing today was methodical.
He's
I'll take that.
He's definitely more explosive. But one thing that Jalen knows that it's not impossible to teach. I've taught it before. My kids can see it, but he knows how to find the cutback. Jalen Warren is good for if the play is designed to go to the right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the right, but the moment that the left opens up, I'm going to allow myself to get through that hole.
Yeah, Jalen doesn't have patience.
No.
He's getting it and he's going.
He's
100 miles
elusive.
an hour.
He's Ricochet Rabbit.
Yeah, there you go.
Ricochet Rabbit.
It's like a pinball. He knows how to ping, 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 and find his way to gain yak yards, if you will.
Right.
Yards after contact. For those of y'all that don't know.
Yeah, you shoot him out of a cannon.
Oh yeah,
and he's like a little cannonball. You know what I mean? But like I said, I like Gainwell. I like Gainwell's patience today. He was running. He was waiting for his blocks to set up, and they were setting the blocks up for a change, which they haven't been doing. So
let me ask you this, Wax: how you feel about A-Raj today?
Pretty good. I mean, like, what did he have? Like 200 yards?
Yeah, he was 200. He was 18 for 22. So
I felt pretty like. He did a good job of like moving us down the field a couple plays. Like, I mean, I can't say too much bad about him. You know what I mean? Got the dub. Threw him a 70-something yard touchdown on a slant. Like,
I mean, DK took off on that one too. He looked like a freight train. Like, I would not want to tackle that dude.
It would be kind of hard.
Let me ask y'all this. Did it seem like he was running that fast once they showed? Not to me. Like, I know he was moving.
Man, that boy was back in the day. How we used to say that boy was booking.
Yeah,
that brother was moving.
He was. Man. It looked like he was slow.
Like it was effortless.
Yeah,
like
but he was taking off from him. I'm like, Jesus.
Which one of you guys said I would not want to tackle that? Was that you just now?
That was me.
Okay. Well, you know who found that out the easy way? That brother that tried to tackle him. Did you see that guy at the end? He tackled him into the end zone. He was like, "Hey, come on in here with me. Come on, I'm gonna help you get in here."
He got trucked a little bit. Was like, "Excuse me."
Hey, welcome to the end zone. Thank you. Hey, glad you can make it. Like that guy was like opening the door for him. Glad you can make it. Here's our end zone. How's everybody feel? You guys need drinks? Like that was an amazing thing.
Yeah, he went 5 for 126. 5 catches for 126.
Who was that? DK.
DK.
That's from having a mature mentality, man. It's no wonder that he got that type of yardage off of that type of catch, Wax. It was a 5-yard slant, and he turned it into an 80-something yard touchdown. I mean, the boy was booking down that sideline.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I just said, did it look like to you guys that he was moving that fast?
No, I'm just, the way it looked on my TV, man, that brother was moving. It looked like a runaway train, which leads me to my next comment. Speaking of runaway train, did you see Mount Washington catch his first catch today?
Yeah.
Why aren't we using him, dude?
I don't know. Hopefully they pick it up and use him a little bit more.
Freight train he's 6'7".
Listen, I'll give you my advice or my opinion. Not my advice, but there has to be a reason for him not getting the rock thrown to him.
Does he not know his routes? Or
I don't know.
Utilizing him as a blocking back because I know he's smart.
It's something in practice or something. Because there's no way I would not target that guy 5-6 times a game.
Who's going to be able to jump with him, linebacker included?
Nobody could jump with him because he's a mountain. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm going to be honest, y'all. Since we've been more or less pointing out the obvious to what our players are or are not doing, it seems like they've been stepping it up. Another guy that I would like to salute is my man Keanu Benton.
Yeah, Keanu did his thing today.
That brother, unbeknownst to you two, especially you always hating on him. Keanu, 445 Rutler Road. They have an apartment there. But yeah, hats off to my man Keanu Benton, man. He played his ass off today. Got him a sack. Matter of fact, he got him 2 sacks, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure I'm right. It was 1.5.
2 sacks.
Yeah,
we'll give him 2. Because, that he also shared that with Watt, I think. And Watt kind of, missed, and he finished the job.
Yeah.
But,
it really was him finishing it.
He had 2 sacks. We'll say 2 sacks. It was an assist on 1.
Right.
But, he really stepped it up.
Shout out Keanu, man. I just think they had him playing out of position the whole year because he's not a nose guard. So finally, whenever, we got Derek Harmon's back and he played a good game. He's solid. So now that Keanu, especially since we were up, Keanu's better at rushing the passer.
Right.
That's his thing. He's not really a run stuffer kind of guy. He's not a nose guard, and they had him playing nose guard for the first 3 weeks. So now I think he's back to his natural position. We really going to be able to see him shine. You know what I mean? That's why, yeah, he rushes the quarterback. He can get through. You know, he's fast. He's like they said, he's like a dancing bear out there. So, but he's just not. He just wasn't playing his right position before. So, hopefully they keep him right where he's at. Hopefully Derek Harmon can stay healthy and keep progressing. And the defensive line looks a lot better with him already.
Man, that defensive line came to play today.
They look better.
They were not messing around.
It was crashing. I can't wait till they bring in Yaya and let him loose a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm going to put it to you like this, Wax. That defensive line played so well. It enabled the linebackers like my boy Nick Herbig to get him one.
Shout out Nick Herbig.
What you know about Wilson, man?
Who Peyton Wilson?
Bruh.
He tracked Jordan
Why is
Addison
he such an animal out there, man?
Tracked Jordan Addison down.
Man, so hats off to Mr. Wilson as well.
Where's he from? Wisconsin? Is he a Badger boy?
I forget.
But
back to Herbig. Like Herbig finds a way to make a play every time he's out there.
He does, man.
And I like Highsmith, but it's just I don't know. Like seems like Herbig just figures out a way to make things happen when he does. Like Highsmith is solid, and he doesn't really make a lot of mistakes, which is great. But like those splash plays, it seems like Nick is just always where the ball is.
They got Herbig in the right spot because he's able to be more flex. He can move around in that middle to the right, to the left, and still, when you like you said, when they put them splash plays in and allow him to blitz, he comes up and he finds that ball every time.
We did have some injuries today, though.
I know, man, that was bad.
I think I'm hearing Calvin Austin might be down bad. I think his shoulder. I don't know if it's his collarbone. He had to go to they put him in like the ambulance.
Man, he's a little guy, man.
Yeah.
How did he get injured? Because I missed the play he got hurt.
I think he went up for a pass, or he either caught the pass and then just got hit afterwards, something like that.
That DB, it looked like it was helmet to helmet to me.
Yeah. So shout out Calvin Austin. I hope you're
get well
not
soon,
down
bro.
for the season, and hopefully you get well, because we need you.
I mean, he's a $160 out there playing, man.
Because behind him is what Scotty Miller and for some reason your boy don't get no burn.
They don't want to put him in, man.
I don't get it.
Me neither, and he's a good receiver, and he's fast.
They had him on the hands team. I saw that. I was like, all right, but like I need more production.
It's hard to get reps out there, man. Once the season gets started, they get their mind made up, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like you can change that.
You
like,
can. If there's injuries that happen, we'll see what happens.
I'm saying by like practice play,
Bruh.
like, you can change that. Like,
I understand that, but like once their mind is made up, Duve's favorite word, they're trying to get like continuity with everybody. I'm sure.
I just feel like he's not doing something that, like, they're not shining the light on him because he's not
performing well,
or something.
It's like he don't know the plays or something.
It's
I don't
not
get
that,
it,
man. I'm telling you.
We don't know.
Once they get their feel of who's going to be in there, they're not going to keep putting people in there, rotating them like that. It doesn't work that way. That doesn't work like that.
But if you got somebody that's nice, you put them in there. So obviously he ain't.
They might
doing
create
nice.
a package for him, but they got a lot of receivers, dude.
None of them was good.
I get it.
So if you can't break through, if you can't beat out Scotty Miller, you're doing something wrong. Because Scotty Miller is Scotty Miller.
Right.
So I don't know. I hopefully he can step it up, and because we're gonna need him if Calvin Austin's out, we're gonna need more variety. Because I don't see it from Scotty Miller.
If that happens, in my opinion, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I see them running a lot of double tight.
Oh, they already do that anyway.
I'm talking about more than the average bear.
Yeah, they really do that too. Like they run a lot of double tight. They run 13 personnel, which is three tight ends. So
that's what I was gonna say.
So that's another reason why the receivers they don't use a lot of receivers that much. But still, man, come on. That's the base of their offense is tight end. That's why Jonnu Smith, and I didn't see Pat Frymuth out there today at all.
He got a penalty.
Yeah, I didn't see him. He didn't really make an impact today.
You got a lot of those other players that are just that are competitively competing with him.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but overall, man, I think we look pretty decent.
Right. Who'd you guys give your game ball to today?
Go ahead, Wags.
Probably truth be told, I'm giving 2 out. I'm giving 1 out to the line and 1 out to Gainwell.
Right.
That's a good ass job, man. I would probably give 1 to the defense, the entire defense.
Because I just now thought about
the entire defense,
the impact they had.
and then I'd probably give the other one to Gainwell.
Yeah. Even though our defense kind of crapped the bed a little bit at the end. I didn't mean to cut you off though.
I mean, I know you're probably not giving it to Gainwell.
No, I was. How you see here? Look, I would give 1 to Gainwell too. That's basically what I was gonna say. If I give 2 out, I can't give it to the defense because that last play just is sour in my brain. Not last play, but that play where Jordan Addison ran down the field. I'm like, it just soured it. But I kind of agree with Wax. Like the offensive line and Gainwell.
I hope Jalen Warren didn't hear you because Jalen's going.
That's all right.
He's gonna whoop you. But yeah, man, that's dope. I mean, it's unanimous. Then we all feel like the Gainwell did his thing, man, and that's what we need to see. A lot of that happening. When do you think Warren's gonna be back?
They said it was a knee, and I guess he went out there for the pregame, and I guess they didn't like what they saw, so they made him inactive. So, so hopefully we got the bye week and we can get healthy this coming up week because we need to get healthy to make this push because the schedule ain't getting no easier. This was supposed to be the easy part of the schedule. I actually had us losing this one when we first did the thing. So I got us right where we're supposed to be though, 3-1. I had us right there, and hopefully we go out there and beat Cleveland, be 4-1.
I'll be honest, I had us being 3-0 at this point, or 4-0.
You got us being 16-0.
I don't give a hoot.
Or 17-0.
You know why? Matter of fact, I ain't telling them diddly squat wax until they do 3 things.
And what's that?
That's like, share, and subscribe. And dude, I think you got something to add on to it.
Get in that comment section. Let us know who got your game ball this week.
Now, back to what I was saying. Heck yeah, I think that we're going to go 16-0 because I'm pretty much wax, and I apologize for my early exit, but I'm finding the nearest window so I can dive right out of that sun gun because I'm getting pumped up, fellas. The gameplay that I've been seeing in the last couple of games, that has let me know that these guys are waking up. With that being said, these guys are waking up. You got Keanu waking up. You got the boy Broderick Jones waking up. You got our entire defense. Patrick Queen looked amazing today, Wax. He looked like he was a part of the team, and there was no time when he was in Baltimore. He looked like he's been a Steeler this whole time, man. Patrick Queen, he's a dog out there, man. I mean, I just see them boys lit up. And then that secondary. Who's my man 25? What's his name? Elliott?
Yeah.
Him being back one game, getting an interception, and then saving the game with that. Come on, bruh. Like, them dudes are dogs. The only thing that I'm worried about is putting Joey Porter back, JPJR back into that lineup and seeing how that's going to go without penalties. Because if you look at our penalty margin, we've been pretty clean.
Right.
So I just don't want it to be one of those situations where...
Nah, I want to see him out there.
I do too, man. I just don't want the water dirtied up.
I think I'm more realistic. I think we can make some noise, but I know we're not going nowhere near being undefeated.
Nah, we're already defeated.
What I'm saying is, I know we're not going to go 16-1 or 15-2.
Right.
But only because I don't want to let myself down at the end of the game, the end of the year, if we don't make it to deep in the playoffs or the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I still need to see some more out of them before I can say any of that. Because we last week's game, we if we wouldn't have got all those turnovers, we probably lose that game.
Well, here's the thing.
If it was the fifth,
right. I expect you both to say that. You know why? Because y'all was born with your clothes on. Me, I was born butt-ass naked. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a man. So with that being said, y'all was already covered up when y'all was born. Y'all scared of that
shit. Did you watch the game last week?
I did.
All right. They really ran up and down the field on us.
It wouldn't matter.
And you were born with a skirt on. Hush your mouth.
Oh, my God. Bottom line is, I ain't afraid of too much shit. Okay? Them boys, man, I think that there's a good chance we might monkey around and go 16-1.
Well, if you go back to Narnia, you got to stay there. There ain't no popping back and forth. Like you have to be in Narnia for the rest of the season.
I already told you it's fantastic in Narnia because it's 1997 there and it never changes.
With half lamb, half men running around.
No, we sent them back here because that's what's running around tearing the whole fabric of time up. They're the ones that's snitching on everybody and trying to bang everybody's girlfriend. But
it's you.
With that being said, back and forth. I'm leaving cookies
through the witch's wardrobe.
I'm leaving cookies.
Like you ain't allowed. Like
Bruh.
so you're either
that's fine because like I said,
it's
1997.
So you're staying in Narnia
if I got to.
All right.
And y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all, and when y'all come, y'all got to be on a 3-day visa. Y'all can't stay. Because when y'all be like, damn, Ellie, this shit is wholesome. I remember this. I remember when people wasn't fake. I remember when they didn't trade in their authenticity for money. I remember when it was real. When love was like, all right, I love you too. And that meant something. That's what it is where I live at. So whenever y'all's ready to come back.
It's all fake.
Well, I'd rather have that.
It's fake love.
I would rather have that fake love than the fake love that's already out there in our world. Because that shit is crazy.
Good luck.
Well, I'm having.
Good luck.
Listen, where I'm going, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, have fun dealing with all the fake love that people are giving out here because that shit is whack too.
Listen, I'm just trying to be realistic. Like
the realistic of it all.
I'm just trying to be realistic. As long as I see some progression, I'm cool with that.
Me too.
But I need to see a lot more progression. They're not there. They're not where they're supposed to be.
Needless to say, I feel like this is a good team that's going to be something to deal with.
I'm hoping that's what it is. So I'm not taking that away from them.
And I agree,
but I just need to see more,
right,
and better, faster progression. I guess,
and just more consistency, man. Yeah. Just stay consistent. If we're playing from a lead, that's where we need to be, because then that's when T.J. Watt gets to do what he does. That's when Keanu Benton you can let him go. That's when you can start sending blitzes. Right. But when we're playing, when we can't run the ball, when all of that stuff is happening, we're not built to win that way.
I get you.
We're built to win from a lead.
Right.
So we got to make sure that we score early, and then send the dogs.
Sustain that lead.
Right. Yeah. And you can send the dogs.
Ain't that our first win overseas?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a big one.
It was.
We got that monkey off our back.
Now imagine flying back to from like Chicago to LA. That's gonna be a long flight, but it ain't gonna be that long. And then you lose, then you gotta take that flight back.
That's right. Quiet.
But imagine this flight. This is probably about a 13-piece.
Listen, they're turning up in Ireland tonight.
I'm talking about the opposed to losing team. Like, what if they had to just get back and go on a plane tonight, like after they lost? And
it's going to be a quiet plane ride all the way back to Minnesota. Like, but what I'm saying is the Steelers are going to be in Ireland turning up tonight. You know what I mean?
I seen something where they said Skylar. This is off the subject, but like Skylar Thompson. They said he got jumped and robbed last night in Ireland late at night.
Wow.
He got jumped and robbed by some
Irish thugs.
Yeah.
You want to come down here thinking shit sweet? We're gonna put you in your shillelagh. But nah.
So they might be on their way back home.
All right, fellas. Y'all know what time it is. My favorite part of the segment. Prediction time. Wax, we're going to go with you first, man. What you think the game's going to be? Not this week because we got a bye, so do not forget. Steelers are not coming to you this following week. We're going to turn up for my birthday, so we're going to do it like that. So they get to rest and relax, so we're going to probably turn up. Y'all call me out there. Nick, give me a call, man. Tell me where we at, man. It's my birthday on Saturday, man. I'm talking to you, Herbie. So you or Benton or Frazier, one of y'all give me a call. Let me know where we at this week, man. It's Libra season. Right. I know them cats personally. Now, when we listen, when y'all see them, hit me up. You still got the number, Nick. Hit me up. I sent you a couple texts, man. Right. So
get a hotel room. Call the snooty fox and get your keys.
Go, man. You're a fucking bitch, man. But bottom line is, Wax, go ahead and give me your prediction for that Cleveland game. It'll be on the 12th of October.
24-17 us. We smash them out and get that dub.
All right. Louis?
I'm going. I'm gonna go 28-10. I think we beat that. I think we beat their ass.
All right, that's a real good prediction. I feel like it's gonna be close because Cleveland always plays us. You know what I mean? It's like always a good game. You know what I mean? They play us their best. So I say 24-14.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be a real testament to who we really are when we start to solidify and bond
Right.
beating Cleveland.
Yeah, me too.
So
We should go to that game. Is it at home?
Yep.
We should go to that game.
and turn up.
For sure.
I might have to make a phone call, see what I can do,
You
man.
might have to.
So, with that being said, you know what they say, fellas. All good things must come to an end. There's only a few good things out of that. We'll be back next week. Same time, same location. But we're going to change up the material and make it different material. Peace.
Peace.